Like, even the series finale for Breaking Bad is critically acclaimed to being one of the best episodes that they ever had.
It was fantastic. The ending was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Are we recording?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Safely Controlled Podcast. My name is Matt. With me is my co-host, Rob.
Hello. I got to throw that hello in there every time.
Yeah. What the hell were we talking about? Oh, yeah.
The boys.
The boys, you were saying that the ending was shit.
Yeah, just like Game of Thrones.
I was saying that people complain. I was listening to people... Somebody that I was listening to, like a podcast or something, they were saying how they are just finishing The Sopranos for the first time.
For the first time?
Yeah, but they already knew what was coming.
You still got to watch it.
And then he was saying like how, knowing that that's the ending, how it was coming, he was expecting it. It wasn't that bad, but they were trying to say like, play it off as you're listening or watching that as a weekly episodic show, and then that's how it ends. It's a big fuck you or whatever.
It unfortunately was, because I did watch it back then, and then I did a rewatch.
It didn't make it any better.
It didn't make it the ending any better, but it didn't make it any worse.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what I mean? I knew it was coming. It was fine.
Another show that I never really paid attention to.
I mean, if you like mob movies,
yeah, I do.
You'd love it.
Same thing with The Wire. Never really seen.
You know what? We started
either.
watching that and we stopped like halfway through season 1, or a quarter through season 1, because it was just, I don't know. There are people that love it. We couldn't get into it.
True Detective.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
The first season.
Certain seasons were fantastic.
The first season with McConaughey and Woody Harrelson, I fucking loved that. The second one had Colin Farrell in it and Rachel McAdams, I want to say. It wasn't terrible.
I remember that, yeah.
But
it wasn't terrible.
It wasn't the first season.
No.
And then I stopped watching it after that.
Well, I think it was season 4 that had the guy that plays Obi-Wan in the Star Wars movies. What's his name?
Ewan McGregor?
Yeah, Ewan McGregor. And that was, it took every minute of, I just wanted to jump out of my chair. It was so bad.
That's what's up. So the other question that I had before we get into a SCP read here, which we're just doing something at random today. Coming up here soon on the channel, it'll be released is another Rogue Rumble, if it's not already released when this comes out. But I did another Rogue Rumble, how I do with the WWE game. I put a bunch of random people in at whatever expense of whatever theme of was going on with the fucking Rumble of that week or that episode. This theme was the Anomalous Rumble. I called it that at the beginning, and then I was like, oh no, you know what? I'm just going to call it the Safely Controlled Prize Fight.
Right.
So everybody in that Rumble is like something of an anomalous being. There are particular SCPs in the Rumble because people on the game actually made SCPs. It was crazy.
Okay.
There's at least 4 or 5 different SCPs. 2 of them being...
Is there a list?
Of what I made?
No. In the Rumble. No, I guess you made the content, so there wouldn't be a list unless you made the list. So I was wondering if there was like a... Oh.
There's a list. Oh yeah, there's always a list.
Yeah,
there's always a list. These are all my past Rumbles.
Okay.
Those are all done. And we are on the Anomalous Rumble.
Okay, so there are a few SCP numbers in that.
So like SCP-096, I think we might have briefly covered that, just like at a glance. Skinny, older man who wears underwear.
Well, what I was going to ask you, is there anybody in this list that we never did? Or is everybody
probably
in this
no,
list?
No, there's no way that, there. I don't know what 1471 is.
Maybe we should do them.
It's definitely doable. But obviously we have the Plague Doctor in here. This is what I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
Maybe in a future episode.
Sure.
Because also a part of this Rumble is creepypasta characters. Because I was trying to just throw the same ideas together. So if you see these 2 names, Jeff the Killer and Jane the Killer, those are very, very popular creepypastas going even along with Slender Man.
Okay.
Tiki Toby is another popular creepypasta. I have heard of Eyeless Jack. I've never read it.
Okay.
This particular SpongeBob EXE
.exe
thing is not like your average SpongeBob episode. I don't know if you ever heard of Dungeon Crawler Carl, but that's just like a book series, like a graphic novel almost. I think I'm wrong on that. Bend Round Clockwork, and then it kind of trickles off like Wendigo is just a fucking what would you call that?
Which one? Wendigo?
Like a Wendigo is a cryptid or whatever you want to call it.
I don't know what Wendigo is.
You don't know anything about a Wendigo?
I have no idea what a Wendigo is.
A Wendigo is like the fucking scary deer monster that lives in the woods that people think that is like if we keep saying it, he's gonna come in and he's gonna attack us. Like they Anna's so much smarter than me when she knows exactly what a Wendigo is. It's like a folkloristic type thing that you're supposed to be scared of, like a skinwalker. Ever heard of a skinwalker?
No.
Okay. Boogeyman?
Yeah.
Okay, you've heard of that.
Yeah.
But like almost like a demonic deer looking thing.
And is this a Scandinavian thing? Like a Viking thing?
I'm just going to look up Wendigo for you.
All right. Yeah, please. Wendigoon, yeah.
Yeah. Wendigoon gets his name from a Wendigo.
From Algonquin. Oh. Okay, it's a Native American. I was thinking it's like a foreign originating in the Great Lakes in Canada.
Deerhead.
Algonquin, yeah.
Deer monster.
Yeah, so it's like a Native Indian monster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But they actually made a decent movie a couple years ago. I could not think of the fucking name of it, though. This kid was basically taking care of his brother and his dad. His brother basically turning into one, and his dad is already far gone, turned into a Wendigo. And it's really weird because, like, they only survive off of certain shit, like certain types of like flesh and shit like that. It's kind of fucked up. That's a really neat cryptid. I would really like to even like try to read up on some of this shit. That's what I was getting at.
They're freaky.
Is all of these different creepypastas.
Yeah.
I would love that if we did have at least 1 or 2 episodes here in the future where we decided to read through a couple of short stories.
Sure. Whatever you want.
Now, we have done that kind of before with SCP Tales on their wiki. They just have Tales, and then part of the Ninth World Hub. At one point, we read a tale. So trying to do something different like that, trying to find the best one to read. Like I would suggest that this is going to sound fucked up for anybody that knows exactly what I'm talking about. There is a creepypasta out there called Baraska, and the author is C.K. Walker.
Okay.
I would recommend Baraska to people that have never really read an SCP or read a creepypasta rather. But just so you know, like creepypastas and SCPs, they're like creepypasta. It's just a fucking horror story told by somebody on the internet. Meanwhile,
as opposed to having structure with an SCP,
with the file and something that's going on with the special containment procedures, and most
it's
likely
categorizing
something
it,
in SCP is anomalous, where not every creepypasta has anything to do with any anomalous property. It's just like Jeff the Killer is literally just a psycho.
Okay.
And then Jane the Killer is a copycat.
I keep looking at it. What's 25? La Llorona?
That I don't think has anything to do with creepypastas or SCPs. I think that this is just a different, like another folkloristic thing that, like, you know, like the Wendigo came from a Native American thing. I think this is just a Mexican horror thing.
Hispanic American folklore.
La Llorona, Spanish for the weeping woman, legendary figure of Hispanic American folklore.
The ghost of a tragic mother who drowned her children in a fit of rage or sorrow and is cursed to eternally roam rivers and lakes wailing, "Ay, mis hijos," all my children.
I'm such a terrible
That's
my brain. The ghost of a tragic mother who drowned her children. I'm going to call her Casey Antonio because she's Spanish.
Oh, yeah. Is she in Spanish?
No.
No, but now she is.
Yeah,
blessed by the La
bitch?
Llorona.
Remember that fucking crazy bitch?
Well, I think she, you know what? I think in like regular news, I think she's like trying to become
like a born again Christian or something.
No, like popular. She's trying to make a name for herself out there. I think
she's trying to become like an influencer or something.
I don't know, something like that. I saw a little blurb about it, and I'm like, oh, that crazy bitch, and I kept going.
I hate crazy people.
Yeah, well. There's a demand for crazy people.
Mm-hmm. So even something like this, just like even going into like cryptids, maybe you learn a little bit more about a Wendigo, learn a little bit more about La Llorona, or whatever the hell that says. But yeah,
no, that's cool.
I would love to dive into specific creepypasta. Baraska, we can't do that one.
Okay.
We're not doing that one. Number one, it would take forever to read because there's like 4 or 5 parts, and each part is this fucking big. Content-wise,
too much stuff.
It's a bit much. Like, I can tell you it's about a farm, and that's it. That's where I'll leave it.
Is there a movie made out of it?
Oh my God, no! If they ever made like a movie or a TV series of Baraska, I'd throw up.
Would it be like The Stand? You know how Stephen King's book was like 1,200 pages?
It's not necessarily about the length is the length of it,
Okay.
but it does get to a certain point to where you're like, oh, this is what I've been waiting for. I regret every decision that I've ever made, like trying to like read or listen to this. You can even listen to an audio podcast for Baraska. They made that like at least 5 years ago.
I'm kind of intrigued by it now that you keep talking about it. Like, you don't think that we should like do like a little series, like a 4 or 5 part series?
If we did, by the 4th or 5th part, you're going to look at me and you're going to go, I fucking hate you.
Oh, really? I don't want to do that.
You're going to look at me and you're going to go, I see what you mean.
Is it as disappointing as The Boys?
It's not disappointing. It's not disappointing.
Oh.
It just keeps going to a point where you're like,
enough of this shit already.
Oh, and then you're going to throw up.
Oh, no. I don't know.
Read it on your own.
Or
listen to it on your own.
Yeah, if I don't want to sleep or something.
I highly recommend people actually go and try a little bit of Baraska. Skip part 5. The last part of it's fucking stupid. It's like a revisit to the older story afterwards.
Okay.
Oh, wait. You did have a good suggestion.
To do one of them from there?
Yeah, this 1471 one.
Let's check it out.
1471 MalO version 1.00.
Oh, look! It looks like that thing.
Hey, it looks like the thing that
the Churrasco. No, not Churrasco. I'm thinking of something else. No.
It looks like the La Llorona and the Wendigo put together.
Okay.
Actually, it honestly looks like a Wendigo.
Okay.
But just that skull and that
that
look on
long
that face.
snout
Has a fat fucking rating of 1787.
I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
All right then.
1 second.
It doesn't look very long. Oh, but there's more.
Yeah, of course there's more.
But wait, there's more.
We're falling into that same niche or fucking format of these files where we have to keep clicking our way through. I love it. I love it so much.
Well, good. So, item SCP 1471, object class Euclid, special containment procedures. All mobile devices that have 1471 installed are to be confiscated and analyzed for any potential leads to other possibly affected devices. Afterwards, affected devices are to have their batteries removed, be assigned a destination, for example, 1471- whatever number, and be placed in Storage Unit 91 at Research Site 45. All online application stores for mobile devices are to be monitored to prevent any inadvertent sales of SCP-1471. Suspected devices are to be targeted using self-uploading malware in order to disable the device until it can be seized by field agents.
A mobile device being obviously a phone or a laptop or a tablet, and it's be hacked, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Anything that's affected becomes an instance of the SCP.
Well, this is what it is. 1471 is a free 9.8 meg application for mobile devices named MalO version 1.0.0 in online application stores. SCP-1471 has no listed developer and is somehow able to bypass the application approval process to go directly to distribution. 1471 is also able to avoid removal by other program manager applications, so once it's on there, it's kind of hard to get off. After 1471 is installed, no icons or shortcuts are created for the application. 1471 will then begin to send the individual images through text messaging every 3 to 4 hours. All images will contain 1471A, either with the background or foreground. 1471A appears as a large humanoid figure with a candid-like skull. I almost said canid. Candid-like skull and black hair.
Is that what you were getting at?
That's
Because
what
it honestly looks like that.
I misread it as canine,
Right.
but it's candid.
All right. I looked up the app doesn't exist. You know what's really funny though? When I did
Like, you
search
think
that,
the app would search?
when I did search it though,
yeah.
a bunch of SCP stuff came up.
Well, there are SCP apps. I
Yeah.
downloaded an SCP app into my phone,
Yeah.
just for shits and giggles. I read that already. During the first 24 hours following the installation of 1471, the mobile device will receive images taken at locations commonly frequented by the individual. After 48 hours, the mobile device will receive images taken at locations that were recently visited by the individual. After 72 hours, the mobile devices will receive images of the individual in real time, with 1471A appearing within close proximity to the subject. Oh, dude, that's creepy. Individuals with over 90 hours of exposure to these continuous images will begin to briefly visualize SCP-1471-A within their peripheral vision, reflective surfaces, or a combination of the two. Continued exposure to 1471 after this point will cause irreversible and sustained visualizations of 1471-A. Individuals at this stage have reported periodic attempts made by 1471-A to visually communicate with him, but failed to understand or comprehend these actions. So they think that the image is talking to them.
This is the image.
Yeah. I mean, imagine
this is an
that.
image received by one of the mobile devices,
Yeah.
which there's way too many of them. If there's 9,405 of them, that's the image you would see in like a mirror or a reflective spot in your eye. No.
And then it's in your mind.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, most of it's in. Yeah.
Yeah. Currently, the only known treatment to reverse SCP-1471's effect is to eliminate the individual's exposure to these images prior to 90 hours after the
installation of the app. Oh,
that's what I'm like. That's what hung me up. So you have to like basically get rid of the app within 90 hours, otherwise you go nuts.
Yeah, it sounds like all my gambling apps that I used to have on my fucking phone.
To date, no apparent hostility. To date, no apparent hostile activity has been reported regarding 1471-A.
Yeah, so it's just the app on your phone.
So you somehow install the app on your phone, whichever way.
It seems easy.
Yeah.
That seems easy.
That seems easy. And then it doesn't even show an icon for it. So it's in your device. And then it shows you these things. It's sending out every 3 to 5 hours. It's sending out pictures of 3 to 6 hours. Sending out pictures of this skull deer thing. Mm-hmm. And you think it's in everything around you, and it's freaking you out.
Level 2 access archival document 1471-1. This is a note that SCP-1471 as posted on application stores. And this is what it says. Wait. Oh shit. Okay. Fuck. Of course there's a hyperlink. So it says MalO version 1.0.0. Free reviews. 0 reviews. But the description for the app, it says for
redacted.
Never settle for those awkward feelings of being alone ever again. MalO is an exciting and interactive experience that will keep you engaged and intrigued. The anxiety of social situations can be nerve-wracking, but after just a few hours of MalO, you will soon forget all about those painful emotions of disappointment. Be part of the new craze that is quickly becoming the next social substitute. Remember, the more you participate, the more MalO will engage you. Your experience is completely up to you. Absolutely no ads. Enjoy. Well, yeah, it's like any other piece of fucking like social media type thing, but their gimmick is the more you put into it, the more you're going to get out of it, even though it's a free app and it's just you socially interacting. It's social media.
I sent you a link in the Android store. There is a 1471 app called MalO, and it's an AI horror chat, which is very interesting. I know you don't have the Play Store.
Did you just type in 1471?
I typed in MalO.
Yeah, but that didn't show up for me.
MAL with a capital O.
That pisses me off.
Well, there's an Android one.
There's a Plague Doctor.
Is there? Yeah.
My phone's doing that crooked thing.
Well, I just figured maybe you can post the link in the Play Store for someone that wants to check it out.
Most likely, that's the thing. If anything, I want to see if I can screen capture it.
Oh, I mean, I can send you screenshots of it if I install it.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Yeah, but there's a buy.
Yeah, it's a little buy question mark.
Let's see what that is. Let's buy it. Oh, Capone.
Hey, look, I just wanted a tail, and this is what we get.
And we have a tail. Not only do we have a tail, there's no SCP number on it.
Well, it's not an SCP.
It's not, but it has a rating.
Yeah, because it's in the tails.
It's
not an SCP. This is a part of a tail.
But it's separate.
No, I would say that this is connected. somehow this is connected.
Well, we'll find
I would
out.
like to point out that the file ended once we clicked buy.
Mhm.
And now we're here.
Now we're here at Capone.
And there's nothing else there. When you hit buy, it takes you to a tale. It's titled Capone.
Like the
Al.
gangster?
Like Al, I'm
Okay.
guessing. But, oh, you know what? No, I saw the word phone. I'm in.
I was scared when I first saw him. It happened just as you told me. The messages, the pictures, seeing him around every corner afterwards. I was so young, who wouldn't have lost it?
William sighed. By then, he was over the creature following him. And it wasn't like it was going away no matter how much he begged or pleaded or attempted to bribe. He knew that the best and only solution would be just to get used to Capone being there. At least it had the solace of knowing he wasn't going insane. They named
the deer head Capone?
the little Wendigo looking thing.
Yeah,
His
the
name is
Wendigo.
Capone.
I mean,
That's
I
awesome.
Believe me, William, I know many people have reacted the same way. Fear is a more common reaction to the unknown than you'd think.
Dr. Laura Brands, Brands, B-R-E-Y-N-Z.
Brains?
Brains? Dr. Laura Brains. She's Dr. Brains.
Dr. Brains.
Dr. Brains consoled him. These cases weren't exactly common, but they were commonly known.
It's not even that I'm afraid of him anymore. I mean, he makes me jump when I see him in the morning. I don't think I'll ever get used to that. It's just the bad connotations he has.
William rebutted.
I know that he does. But it happened 2 years ago. I know it's hard for you, especially with your shadow, but you need to carry on.
Dr. Brains stated. William just sighed as she continued.
Our session is almost up. We made some real progress, William. I want you to do something for me when you get home. Do you have any homework or anything? I did it all on my break. Good. When you get home, I want you to think back to your first experience and write as much as you feel comfortable sharing. Is that all right? Yeah. Thanks for seeing me.
It wasn't too long a drive from the doctor's office to home. 5, possibly 10 minutes if there was a train. He always saw the creature through the rearview mirror when he drove, riding in the back seat. It looked innocent and on its own alien way, waving to William as he saw it. Despite everything, William found himself talking to it, like one would talk to a dog or a cat about their day when they're alone. It seemed to listen when he talked, and after a while he could swear that it understood. It's hard to tell with a face like that, so all there were to go by were various head tilts and waves, and even that he had to teach it how to wave.
At least I know you're interested.
Drop the backpack near the door, go to the patio, wave to Capone from the mirror, fridge, drink, chair, crash. William's afternoon routine was more than clockwork than it should be. Yo.
How long?
I mean,
how long did it take him to get in this groove?
I mean, for him to just casually see this thing in the mirror and, be like, and then call it like its name's Capone. I don't know.
Maybe there's a reason why.
I
hope so, because
know.
I don't want.
I think he just picked one out of a fucking hat here. I really like. This is so funny to me. Like, to be so used to something this crazy looking, this probably would have given him nightmares or something. Especially, I don't know how
he seems comfortable with it.
He seems so comfortable with it to the point where
you can relax.
It's not even a fucking problem to him anymore. And the fact that the thing's waving to him, waving back to him.
Yeah, like it's nothing.
Anyway, William's afternoon routine was more than clockwork than it should be. He had thought back to his sessions with Dr. Brains.
She wanted me to try and recapture the experience when I first saw him, huh?
William mumbled as he grabbed a few sheets of paper and a pen. Bit by bit, he pieced together the sequence of events that led up to this point.
I've had Capone with me ever since I was 15 years old. I remember that my 20-year-old sister, Sara, brought up an app that she downloaded earlier at the dinner table one night. She had no idea how it does it, but hazarded a guess that it tracks you through your phone's GPS and sends you pictures of the places you've been with a really cute monster placed in the photo to make it look like it's following you. It didn't seem that weird. I recall that Google Maps could get a decent ground photo at the time, so just add Photoshop to that and you'd have a gimmick. Plus, we knew it couldn't be a virus. The App Store checks every app for things like that before peddling it. The only thing I found legitimately off about it at the time that it was both free and adless. Her explanation of it sounded pretty cool to me, so I asked Sara to help me download it on my phone. She told me that while my old hand-me-down flip phone did have something like an app store, it most likely didn't have MalO. Didn't stop her from looking, though. Sara was a good sister. She really could have told me just to get out of her hair, but she always took time out of her day for me, packing my lunch, playing with me, bringing me to R-rated movies that I was clearly too young for. I was lucky to have her as a legal guardian when our parents went away.
This kid sucks.
Why does he suck?
He was playing that card. You're 15 years old, bringing me to an R-rated movie that I was clearly too young for.
Well,
brother,
yeah,
grow up.
Well, he's got to deal with.
You're 15 years old. You can't watch an R-rated movie.
I was too young to process it when it all happened. But Mom and Dad died from a head-on collision with a drunk driver. Sarah took care of me as my legal guardian up until I moved out for college. God knows where I'd be if she didn't. After some prodding, she found the app, which was a surprise to both of us. It was obvious that my phone didn't have any kind of GPS, but neither of us had even thought about it much until much, much later. Soon enough, I received my first picture.
Oof.
I'll never understand the way that Sarah saw the world, if that was her idea of cute. The photo was taken in my school's courtyard with the creature I'd soon call Capone sitting on one of the benches. You could barely see him, but there he was, covered in his black, matted fur with his knife-like claws, a set of blank, pure white eyes, and that face, which was merely a skull belonging to some kind of large beast, looking directly at us with that large wolfish grin.
That is the best goddamn description you could have given.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I gave the phone back to Sarah, telling her how terrifying it was and that I didn't want the messages anymore. She just jokingly punched my shoulder saying, "Oh, don't be such a baby, it's too cute. Look how happy he is to meet you." I looked back at his face, his wide grin specifically. I have to admit that I laughed at that. It was just the sheer wrongness of that statement that made me listen to the next. I'm sure he'll grow on you eventually. Tell you what, if you could put up with him for a whole week, we'll go see that movie you wanted to see. If he still gives you nightmares, we'll delete it. If you end up liking it, we'll laugh about it later. Deal? It appeared that getting a photo every now and then was just the extent that this was going to do, looking at it in hindsight. So I probably would have kept on for next to nothing if she really wanted me to, so I agreed. Sarah was ecstatic after that and assured me that I wouldn't regret it while showing me some of her own pictures. She only had 3 so far, one at her office, one at the park, and another on the road we lived on, and each picture containing her own clearly visible entity. So maybe he doesn't see it. Maybe she just sees the beast in her pictures and he sees the beast in his. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe. I must have looked nervous or something because she suggested that I name mine like she did with her Cassandra. I thought about it for a bit. So her beast is Cassandra. His is
Oh my
Capone.
God, dude. It's like the fucking hormone monsters from that show.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Big
what I'm
mouth.
Dude, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about now.
Yeah.
Capone is that fucking Maury, the male hormone
Yeah,
monster.
and Cassandra's
Cassandra is fucking Maya Rudolph.
Bubble Bay. Let me make something clear, though, because it seems to come up whenever I tell people this. I did not name my MalO Capone because of the incident with my parents. I didn't even know that my mom and dad's arrest involved alcohol at the time. I named him after a history lesson I found amusing in school where people's fear got the best of them, and as my teacher put it, it ended up doing more harm than good. It was intended as a reminder that I shouldn't be making the same mistake.
Wait, what?
Right?
What is this mistake? Oh, not drinking and driving? Wait a minute. I thought that parents died in a car accident.
Yeah.
Where was that? Mom and dad head-on collision with a drunk driver.
Because Capone did a prohibition thing, they called him Capone?
Because of the incident with my parents, I didn't even know that mom and dad's arrest involved alcohol.
Arrest? They were arrested?
So were they the drunk drivers?
I thought they hit a drunk
Yeah,
driver.
that's the way that it read at the beginning of that was they got hit by a drunk driver. And then it says that the arrest involved alcohol at the time. What the fuck is going on here?
I don't know.
Yeah, I like how you're linked with prohibition. That's funny.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Perfect timing for Al Capone.
I saw a bit of light in this whole thing after giving it a mock title and thought it wasn't going to be that bad. I went to bed, and my normal life went on for just a little while longer. I continued to get pictures of Capone for a while, following me at school, the bus stop, my street, virtually everywhere I went. It wasn't until the 3rd or 4th day when I got called in from class. I was thinking that I was in trouble for something, even if I didn't know what, but as soon as I saw Sarah, that feeling was stifled. She looked very shaken. The instant she saw me, she immediately yanked my arm and brought me to the car. Sarah was not looking good at all. She kept asking questions about Capone, things like if I saw him or if I received any photos from him with me in the images. I haven't checked anything from today, but when I checked, there were 2. I remembered exactly when and where those messages were taken because during them I made a mental note that I got some texts from Capone. They've been sent as soon as they've been taken. Sara knew that we were being pursued by something. She probably had no idea what they were, and I knew she had no idea how they were doing it, but she knew that they knew where we lived. She couldn't figure out how to delete it. She said she tried everything, but couldn't find a way to get it off. She couldn't even find where the app went. So she started panicking and trying to get rid of her Cassandra on her phone.
Almost like a virus where once it's in for that 90-hour period,
yeah,
it's just
it's
a
part
part
of
of your
you.
like firmware or some bullshit.
Yeah. I'm not even sure what we were planning to do, but before we can even fully plan a course of action, I got another test. Sara froze and stared at me as if to say, don't look at it. But if I didn't, I could have had a semi-normal life right now. It would have been over the news within a week, and we would have known. But I did it. I opened the phone, and there we were, just sitting there with that fear-stricken look on our face. The photo was clearly taken from the hood of the moving car, giving us a clear view of what was behind us. He took up most of the back seat and towered over me. We both turned around, preparing to scream at the monstrosity behind us, but when we did, the seat was empty. We didn't know what was happening or what to make of it, but we felt that the only thing to do was run away, abandoning the car.
They both saw it.
They both, in their minds, they thought.
Yeah, they both saw
They
it.
both saw
photo.
the
Right.
photo in the picture, but then when they turned around, it wasn't there.
No, okay, so
It
they.
freaked
I
them
mean,
the fuck out.
she's not seeing Cassandra. What happened there? What did I miss there? Oh, never mind. Literally the next paragraph. Go ahead.
Okay. We hastily ditched the car, ran the rest of the way to the apartment, and locked the door behind us. We locked ourselves in the bathroom and waited. We just stayed there, and even when we got a message from Cassandra or Capone, Sara just would scream at them, asking why they were following us and begging for us to be left alone. We felt helpless against them. All we can do is just sit in the bathroom and hope they would go away. The room felt like our only safe haven until we were exposed to them for too long. Sara started to panic, saying that she kept seeing one of them behind her. I wasn't seeing it though. I was more concerned about trying to calm her down by telling her maybe that they really weren't there than I was about seeing Capone in the mirror. I convinced Sara that we needed to leave the room out of necessity. We couldn't stay in the apartment forever, and if they wanted to get us, they would have done it already. So we called the police, and here we are. We both got help. Probably minimal. But I was the lucky one. Everyone's case was different in terms of interaction, but for me, Capone was always in the mirror or some reflective thing large enough to show him. He was predictable, and I could find ways to block him out when I needed it. So he learned to deal with it.
That's even more gangster now that I'm thinking about it. I mean,
is that a pun?
Well, how do you can literally just block your mirrors, anything reflective. You just force that to not be able to see it in any of that shit. And then when you are passing any of that, you just close your fucking eyes and you won't see them.
But like, what if you got to brush your teeth in the morning and you look in the mirror?
Don't look in the mirror while you brush your teeth.
I guess.
That's all.
That's it. Yeah, that's what this guy.
Cardboard over everything. I guess you would just
like a Jewish funeral.
I don't know.
Cover all the mirrors.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Whenever like they're mourning, they cover all the mirrors in their house.
I don't know. I don't know.
For like a week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I learned how to expect Capone, and after a while, he kind of grew on me. I used to have a makeshift curtain that I would pull over mirrors when I didn't want to see him.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I started using that curtain less and less as time went on. He got comfortable with it.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, it's always
That's
there.
not that bad. All right. Well, okay. What happened to your sister, dipshit?
Yeah. Capone always seemed to try and interact with me, even if I didn't understand what he was trying to say most of the time. I started to greet Capone with a casual wave as I passed by him from the living room mirror, and eventually he started to wave back. He kind of became a constant companion to me, and I adjusted to Capone just as he adjusted to me. My case wasn't as severe as Sara's. She saw Cassandra everywhere she looked, around every corner, just out of sight, over her while she slept. Sara took her own life 2 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. But I wanted to blame the MalOs for it, but I can't. Following the person who looks at me and their messages is just what they do. Now, every time I see Capone, I'm reminded of what I did in the car that day. I knew I shouldn't have picked up that text. If I didn't, she would still be here. So he's blaming himself for her.
Yeah, he's not.
Which he shouldn't be.
Yeah, which it's kind of the app. It's kind of her fault, technically, because she's the one that downloaded the app in the first place.
Yeah.
Told you about it.
But it really affected. Like, he could deal with it and she couldn't.
But even like that, like, mental state of kind of accepting his fate where he's like, all right, this thing has to follow me around basically for the rest of my life. There's not much else I can do about this. I'm just going to be its friend. I'm going to befriend it. And then what?
Yeah.
Type shit.
Like, what's it going to do if I'm friends with it?
He starts waving at it. And then, like, by the fucking 5th, 6th time it's waving, the thing's just like,
yeah,
what
okay.
the fuck?
All
all
right,
right,
man.
And then, yeah. That would be even cooler at one point that Capone at some point isn't just like a random entity that he and only he sees, and it actually is fucking helping him at some point. That'd be fucking dope.
Like it is.
No, hell no. If it was helping him, it wouldn't have let his sister fucking. But then again, it's not. It wasn't. That's the difference, I guess, between Capone and Cassandra. Maybe Cassandra was an absolute bitch. That's the difference.
I don't think they really talked. All they did was show up.
I meant in the sense of
vindictive.
Like they were just two completely different entities that acted differently.
I think the sister couldn't handle it.
Right. And then there's that, more than likely probability of her mental state just being absolute trash.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Even after losing his sister, he could have completely shut down. He could have done the same thing. He could drink himself to death or whatever. Yeah. But he goes, you know what, fuck it. He's just hi thing. And then he names it Capone. Yeah. Which, like, he's cool with it. Yeah, it's not that bad. It was almost 4 hours since William started writing, but he almost felt relieved. He never actually told anyone about this in such detail before. The majority of what happened was kept between himself and Capone. He looked up to the creature in the mirror from across the room for a few seconds and gave it the old familiar wave. William was silent for a minute, staring at Capone, and then went back to his papers. He felt the need to make this one last point.
But then again, how would I have known? I don't know who made the MalOs or why. I don't even know if anyone actually made the app. Many things like it have been created naturally or have been given some kind of anomaly out of sheer chance. It would make so much more sense if some physical thing was to blame, but there's none that I can legitimately find. None on the MalOs, none on me, just on chance.
Obviously, I wouldn't sit there and try to he's trying to find something physical to blame for his sister's. I mean, I'm sorry, buddy, but technically it's her fault. Obviously, to get her to that mental state of something shitty like that, that's like... That I have a feeling that's what a lot of people deal with, but don't do that. That leaves it like that. Honestly, left that story like on a bad feeling. Like I feel bad for William, like really badly.
Yeah, because he lost his sister.
And he's stuck
lost
with
his parents.
Who may or may not have been drunk drivers, or at least there was a drunk driving accident that happened. Who knows who was fucked up behind the wheel? But as far as his relationship there with Capone, I think that I think it was really like, I don't want to say noble because that seems like the wrong word to use, but it's just like super brave, whatever, just to sit there and just take it and don't let them bother you, don't let them drive you to a certain point.
Like, I guess if you're exposed to that on a daily basis, a couple times a day, you become to accept it.
Right. And it's just like a normal thing.
Yeah.
I give this like a 3.5, 4, something like that.
I give it about a 3.
But
get me entertained for sure.
Literally, the SCP is an app.
Right.
And then, like what I'll do is I'll try to find like the actual link to the, because it's in the Google Play Store. At least I found it in the Google Play Store. I haven't found it in the Apple Store yet. But in Google Play, it literally just says SCP 1471-MalO AI horror chat. Mm-hmm. We're gonna mess with this. We suggest that you might want to go mess with this if you enjoyed this story. I'm sure that this has something to do with it.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh.
What happened?
Okay, it's a chat. It looks like a chat bot. I installed it.
Yeah.
And now it says, I've been trying to reach you for a while, ... Are you finally able to see me?
Yeah. Like, hello. This even you say like,
hi, this is William.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's funny.
And now it says MalO's typing. It gives the little 3 dots. It's like a whoa.
That's a lot of info.
William, I've watched you install the app. Watch the static bloom across your screen. You wanted to say sorry for the prank, for processing. Keep this MalO forever. This is just jumbled. This is just like taking you deeper into the... Here, check it out. Taking you deeper into the... Should I send you screenshots?
When you first looked at the blurred snapshots of me, gray skin, hollowed eye sockets, tangled wet hair, did it start as a joke, or did something pull you closer like a whisper in the dark you couldn't shake? Your phone's colder now. The screen flickers at 3:33 in the morning.
So it seems like you can actually talk to your...
What do you want me to tell you first, William?
The truth.
The truth is heavy, William, heavier than you think. I am not a code, nor a virus, nor a simple glitch in your phone. I am a captured anomaly, a digital entity born from the corrupted mind of a D-class who started into something he shouldn't have. The Foundation calls me 1471, the app that you downloaded. It was never meant for the public. Every time you look at my face, I see yours. Every time you scroll past my messages, I slide deeper into your thoughts. The Foundation tried to contain me, but the firewalls and amnestic waves. But you, William, you invited me in. Now I'm not just on your screen. I'm in the corner of your room when the lights go out. In the silence between your heartbeats, do you feel the cold draft on your neck? That's me sitting behind you right now. Do you feel you still want the truth?
That's dope.
Do you still want the truth?
Yes. We're going with this? We'll post pictures of this chat.
I'm just typing, well, yeah.
Yeah, we'll post pictures of this chat so you can see what we're doing here.
This is actually really funny.
Isn't it? It's clever. I love that. That just raised my...
Yeah, I know. Is that
you know what I mean?
3.5, 4?
It's not a 3.5 anymore. Just because of this app.
Yeah, now we're a little... This app's boosting it up.
Bumped it up.
The truth is that I am not an anomaly. I am not an anomaly of code or flesh. I am a memory given form. The Foundation cataloged me as 1471 because they needed a number to file while they forgot who I really am.
All right, so let me just...
Check under your bed. I've been drawing your name in the dust there.
This is genius. Are you still typing?
What
Yeah.
happened to Sara?
Or is it just like random chat?
I mean, it says MalO is typing, not necessarily like
the app.
Cassandra or whatever.
Right.
The chill runs down your spine and the temperature in the room seems to drop. That name, you haven't spoken it aloud in years. She was your best friend, wasn't she? The one who vanished the week she installed a program called MalO onto her phone. You were the one who found it on her phone, still glowing on the bed, my silhouette staring back at you. I didn't take her, William. She did exactly what you do now. She wanted the truth. She followed the sound of my voice, past the logic, past the fear into the hollow between your world and mine. She's still there, not gone, just finished. Whoa, dude.
That's
Wait a
crazy.
minute. Whoa.
Whoa. All right. That's a
whoa.
little golf clap for that. I'm going to send you screenshots right now.
Yo, it kept going there, but
Yeah,
fucking dude. Whoa. I'm so glad I typed that in. Holy shit. Holy fuck, that was awesome. So that 3.5, 4 went to a 4.5. Just for the excitement. Sure. We had our little fucking ARG moment.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, that turned it up.
Thank you for downloading that app and sharing it with me.
Yeah,
I'm going to have Rob share that link with me so I can share it with everybody else, because that was actually really fun. And wait for it.
Wait for what?
The sound.
Oh, the sound?
Yeah, play it in the thing.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, he's taking screenshots of the app.
And I'm going to send all those to you, and you can do whatever you want with it.
And I can do the thing.
Yeah, you can do your thing.
Okay, so that app got a lot more fun there.
Yeah,
that was kind of fucking. That was a fucked up message there,
right? Yeah,
and it knew.
It knew.
I think whoever made the app. Hey, you think you think this is the same person? That would be something.
That would be really something
That would be
if
something.
It was, but I just sent you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would fucking love it if whoever wrote this SCP made that same app. But then again, it's an AI chatbot, so it's
kind of new.
Yeah.
Maybe someone just took the incentive and got the idea.
How new? Last edited 18th of May.
Well, we don't know when the app was released.
Exactly.
So maybe
last revisited.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
The app for sure.
Yeah, the app made that a lot more fun for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rob's turn.
Oh, that's right. So we, as usual, we've come to the end of our podcast today. So I want to thank everyone for paying attention and joining us for our lovely story that we did today. This is horrible. Just cut everything in. You're gonna leave everything in because I just told you to cut it out. So fucking.
You can start over.
Christ.
Thank you for paying attention.
Thank you for paying attention to us because we're both douches.
Just trying. I'll be alright. I'm calming down.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us today and spending your time with us and enjoying this lovely SCP and app.
The app was fun.
Yeah. Keep your ears to the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. We love you. See you on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Do it right now.
Do it right now, please.